Say, it's your main king, B.I.Dub in the building. It's real in the field. Y'all already know what time it is with me. Y'all ain't got to subscribe because God got me. There's a lot of people scared to be themselves today, but it ain't no limit to being yourself. It ain't no limit to being yourself. See, you gotta like yourself. You gotta really like yourself because you was born. These my words that God told me to say. You was born, so you gotta really love yourself. If you do not love yourself, how could you love somebody else? Truthfully. How could you do that? If you miserable, you gonna want somebody to be just like you. If somebody raised you like that, you gonna raise them like that. If somebody clapped you like this, you gonna clap them like that. That ain't the way it's supposed to go. What you been through, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Like my mama ain't got nothing to do with what I've been through. My daddy ain't got nothing to do with what I've been through. My brother ain't got nothing to do with what I've been through. I can't compare my life to theirs. That's a total conception. Now, when you get to talking to God alone, oh, can't nobody stop you, can't nobody hold you. See, when you get to talking to God alone, they try to pull you like a fishing rod. They try to throw a fishing rod and hook you. People start trying to hook you on to them. Every time God come to you and give you some special advice or tell you how to do this and how to do that, oh, people want to hook you now. That's how they do it. You ain't bothering nobody but God. Because you're unbothered. So when they try to hook you like a fishing rod, they must have forgot. They starting over the class. They didn't skip class. The reason why they skip class, because they trying to hook you. They skip. They didn't want to go. Hold on. They didn't want to go. Hold on. But see, what the good, godly, spiritual people know is we got to do everything hard. Everything that look like that you don't want to do, we do it. Because we already know what God looking at. See, all these people that work for the devil, they feel like they can take a day off. Or if they want to, but they still got the strength to go. So if they call and they be like, man, I need to take the day off, but they got the strength to go, God might take that whole job from you. Look, God might shorten your hours. God might, you don't know what God gonna do, but you know you had the strength to go. You wanted a paycheck though. You don't even know what to do with your paycheck. You wanted some money. You filled out that application. You don't even know what to do with it. So you call in and say, I don't feel like coming. I'm going to chill today. This is money, though. This is money. Hey. What I mean by what I'm saying is keep yourself in peace. The more you start mingling people and mingling with everybody, you ain't gonna never keep your own self in peace. See, I can keep my own self in peace. 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 So when you can keep your own self in peace, a lot of people mad because they in panic mode. They on false alarm. Beep, 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 beep. They thinking everything's finna go wrong in their brain. They brain blowing up. Because they ain't oiled up. They not prayed up. They brain blowing up because they ain't find another sacred in life. I'm telling you. The people that follow the program think you crazy, chosen ones. The people that follow the program lying to you right in your face because they know they'll lie anyway. So if they talking about you, they ain't gonna never tell you. That's a lie. So how you gonna go to heaven How you gonna try to pray to God? How you gonna think you righteous when you a whole lie? How you gonna do that? That ain't never been able to be performed down here on earth. I ain't never seen that succeed. So you done killed your brain cells. So you want somebody else to kill theirs. Look, let me tell you something with God. Once you play with him, he gonna play with you. You think God ain't gonna do the same thing he doing to you? I mean, you doing to him? I said that wrong. You think God ain't gonna do the same thing you doing to him? He don't hurt. He don't hate you, but he know what a boomerang is. God know what a boomerang is. It's gonna come back on you tenfold. Ain't it been coming back on? Ain't it been coming back? So what make you think it ain't gonna keep on? It's warning before destruction. You might get a little warning, but when it get destructed, because you already knew what was gonna happen to you. I can't stop it. They can't stop it. He can't stop it. She can't stop it because whatever you do in life, that's what's the results you're going to get at the end of that day. So anything you perform in life, every day of your life, every day you wake up, that's you. You can't help it. But if you hate yourself, you better get that hatred out your heart, boy. You better get that hatred out your heart, girl. If you hate yourself, then you going to automatically hate me because I love myself. If I can tick. If I can tick if I do a dance move, they hate. That's how I be knowing. Sometimes they'll think I'm dumb and I do a dance move and then they start scratching their head, biting their teeth and shit. God forgive me for cussing, but they start looking on the ground because they not following God. They worried about what you doing over there. They ain't following God at all. They worried about what you doing. You worried about what God thinking about you, but they worried about what you doing. You already know how God works. And some people know that. Some people know they got to vanish from your life. Some people know they can't go with you. They'll figure out a way without you even knowing. Nigga, they'll go behind your back and do something and plot on you. You don't even know what nobody said. You just praying to God. But as long as you stay with God, you ain't got nothing to worry about. All these people it's a lot of people panicking today. And the reason why they panicking because they ain't found themselves yet. I told you they was fighting each other. Y'all think it's a joke. I told you these people out here is really fighting each other, man. They killing themselves and then they can't wake up tomorrow. You in the hospital tomorrow and they letting the devil get to their soul, man. Over money, over who better than who, over who look better than who got more than who, they tripping. But God is good. Hey, I rebuke the devil in the blood of Yeshua. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Some people you got to lead because you are a leader. Some people you got to lead. You don't know how much of a leader you are. Don't matter about the haters. Even a hater shows you was a leader. See, they think you chosen ones, they think you gonna brag and boast. When they tell you how intelligent you is, that's why they'll never tell you how good you are. But I already know what they gonna say, nigga. I already been through that part of life. What people talking about you, Daddy. I already been through that part of life. So God got me on another path, boy. The path they on, I already did it. Like 10 times. So God pulls you on another path. To where people can't stand you now. Because God took you up out that matrix. God say, hey, that's my son. God say, hey, that's my daughter. You can't keep my son or daughter in the matrix. That's my son. That's my daughter. That's my son. That's my daughter. You can't keep them inside the matrix. Y'all already know what time it is with me when I come through. And when I come through, I really come through this joint. It's B.I.Dub in the building. I've been like this all my life, and I'm getting better with God. I'm going to stay with God. Everybody get jealous when you with God. It's pitiful. Don't even mention God sometimes around people because they got the demonic spirits in them. Just be quiet. They'll mention you. They'll try to get your attention. They'll say your name. Just be quiet. They'll say your name because they know that you shining by yourself. They know that you don't need no notification from nobody. So just be quiet and watch them mention your name. Watch them. I know how all the Decepticon spirits work. They ain't got nothing better to do. They ain't never showed me no dream. They ain't never showed me no gift that God gave them. So I know they ain't got nothing better to do. It's your boy Dubs in the building.